Premier League fans, welcome to Maurizio Sarri. One of Europe's brightest tactical minds handed out glimpses of a brighter future as Chelsea chugged towards a 3-0 opening weekend win at Huddersfield Town. The promising result represented the largest margin of top-flight victory by any debutant Blues boss since Luiz Felipe Scolari in 2008. And there have been plenty of men who've filled England's hottest seat since. Supporters at John Smith's Stadium saw the defensive shackles released on scorer N'Golo Kanté. They also witnessed trusted Lieutenant Jorginho move into the space vacated by France's World Cup 2018 winner at the base of midfield and slot in one of the top flight's calmest debut penalties, while a rapier counterattack rounded off a promising second half with ex-Spain winger Pedro's chip clincher. Sarri's fresh start. Sarri and predecessor Antonio Conte share an Italian passport, and little else. A transformation from a defensive-minded 3-4-3 formation to the brave new world afforded by Sarri ball, and its high-press, one-touch style in a 4-3-3 will take time. It proved beyond a makeshift side that champions Manchester City held at arm's length in last weekend's 2-0 Community Shield defeat. Sarri was then at pains on Friday to ask for patience from new employers. Recent history shows are not charitable enough to dole out. The 11th permanent or interim boss hired since Roman Abramovich's paradigm-shifting takeover in 2003 declared he hoped to show the potential of the squad in 1 or 2 months. These words appeared prescient during a staccato opening period in Yorkshire. It saw just 3 attempts on goal, even though possession rose up to 72% at one stage. Indentations from Sarri, however, were to be found. Conte was tasked with winning the ball higher up the pitch than previously witnessed in England. This box-to-box role ensured he popped up on the back post to uncomfortably volley home Brazil winger Willian's perfect left-footed centre, via the turf. Great attacking responsibility is afforded to Sarri's defenders. A stance David Luiz, ostracized under Conte, and the always adventurous Marcos Alonso took to heart. The former embraced a playmaking role from deep, while Alonso's driving run inside saw him felled by Christopher Schindler as he attempted a shot. Italy centre midfielder Jorginho then did the rest from 12 yards. Chelsea's 3-0 win was the largest margin of victory in their first Premier League game under a new manager since 2008, when Luiz Felipe Scolari oversaw a 4-0 win against Portsmouth. Introduction. pic.twitter.com/VFOVJSGD3W, Optajo, @Optajo, August 11, 2018. Jorginho is taking center stage after such a poor performance against previous suitors City. It appeared a longer adaptation period than predicted would be experienced by the man who made Sarri's Napoli tick. He was much better on Saturday, admittedly against likely relegation strugglers rather than record Premier League champions. A tally of 66 passes was the best outside of any Chelsea defenders. His pass completion of 93.9% was the best of anyone in the visitors' starting 11. These numbers must rise in the weeks to come. In particular, his average passes per game in Serie A across 4.5 seasons was 90.9. The landscape was to change further after the interval. Only 1 more goal was scored, but this came from 10 more attempts. The moment all Blues fans will cherish after last term's wretched and wrenched title defense came when the ball was won in center midfield during the 80th minute. Substitute Eden Hazard, fresh from excelling for Belgium at the World Cup and from failing to see Real Madrid make any real attempts to sign him, raced into space in front of the retreating home rearguard, eventually finding Pedro to artfully convert. Illumination could be found in this moment, and it spells bad news for misfit Alvaro Morata. The £60 million, DH 281.4 meters spy from Madrid in July 2017 now has just 1 goal in his last 15 Premier League runouts. Move over. Morata. The Spain centre-forward badly miscued in the first half, from an offside position. Only goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga, gratefully underworked after his world record switch from Athletic Bilbao, had fewer touches of any fellow starter. If Sarri intends to transpose his blueprint to the Premier League, he could make Hazard undergo the same evolution experienced by countryman Dries Mertens. From dancing winger, to predatory striker, Sarri altered perceptions of Serie A at Napoli. He blew away the tired trope of Catenaccio, which still defines the competition in uninitiated minds. There was enough on show at the John Smiths to eagerly await a similar imprint. In good time.